I'm really excited about Neustar. Neustar solves large persistent problems for customers, and I think it has the ability and almost the obligation to solve many more. And the reason I believe that is that we have a capability we called OneID, which is our identity resolution data platform. OneID is an information repository or a database that has information on 250 million people. For those 250 million people, we have 600 million email addresses. We have 16,000 attributes on each of these people, so lots of different data points. And the database gets updated 11 billion times a day. But the real secret is connecting all of this data back to those 250 million people. Those are really data fragments that are very hard to connect, and we have the technology and the analytics and the machine learning capabilities to do that, unlike any other competitor. We can take that and solve problems for marketers, as an example. Neustar serves the largest advertisers in the world, the top 200. The reason we serve them is they have a big problem. They spend $150 billion a year on advertising, and they actually don't know how effective it is. That's why they come to us, because we can help them figure out which of those advertising dollars are actually driving the purchase decision. So is digital more effective than TV or radio or print? We help them solve that problem. The second problem we help customers solve is in our fraud, risk, and compliance business. So large financial institutions want to know you are who you say you are when you call them. And they want to be sure because 17 million identities get spoofed every year. That represents about $16 billion of fraud. So that's a big problem for banks and financial institutions, generally speaking. In our security solutions business, we help prevent bad guys from getting to your website and into your network. So we mitigate the bad traffic. We can also leverage the data that we have in that business, which is part of OneID, to identify where they've come from, where they are today, and where they're likely to go. And that's a unique capability that we have, unlike any other security company. So in our communication solutions business, we're working with our customers to really solve the robocalling problem. In fact, 88% of calls go unanswered today because we all think they're not legitimate calls because they're not in our contact list. And so we have solutions and technology and data, again, part of OneID, that helps solve that problem. So consumers will know when a large financial institution is calling them with a fraud issue on their credit card, as an example, and they'll be more likely to pick up the phone. At Neustar, privacy is at the top of our list. It's our #1 priority because it's in the best interest of serving our customers the way they should be served and protecting the identities of consumers at large. And so we take this very seriously. All of our solutions start with something we call privacy by design. So we design every solution with privacy in mind from the beginning, not as an afterthought, not as a checkpoint, but as a design principle. That's how we think about it at Neustar. Today we solve large persistent problems for our customers, but there are many more that we could solve, and that will help the company grow and actually serve the world. We're at the very beginning stages, the early innings of taking data and technology as a society and certainly as a company and leveraging it to its full extent. And that's really why I'm excited to be here.